The 54th player is the player who didn't make the roster. There's 53 players. Dwayne has specifically experienced that as player 54, and it just lights this fire in your belly.
I was always number 54. DJ, you're good, but you're not good enough.
My dream was to play in the league, to play in the NFL. That was my goal, and that never happened.
I called Dwayne, and then I said, I want us to buy the XFL.
They've agreed to purchase the XFL.
To be able to partner up with Dany and create that opportunity for players just like me years ago, man, life comes full circle.
I was one of those 54. I remember being on the cusp of making the NFL team, and I didn't make it.
Not hearing my name called in the NFL draft really hurt.
So many players have gone through that. Why them? Why not me?
You know, a lot of people don't understand what it does to you mentally.
I see the hunger. I see humility.
There's a guy who's got some talent, doing everything they possibly can do to make it.
I was a pizza delivery driver at Donato's. I started working for Instacart.
But I also see the desire to prove something.
A lot of people thought I was crazy.
Okay, you think I'm not good enough? Watch me.
Let's go! To me, the XFL means an opportunity.
It's a second chance, a second life.
This is real life. This is happening.
In the NFL, I played quarterback 8 years. The X in the XFL for me means another opportunity.
There's a real rage for me to make this work for players. And that's what that X in the XFL represents. It's not something you just watch, you experience. And you know, Dany and I, we love live entertainment.
Yes.
That's where we've come from.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
That's where we made our bones.
Right.
She is the first female to ever own a sports league. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome owner and chairwoman of the XFL, Ms. Dany Garcia.
It's our pleasure to announce that we have selected the stadium and the city of Arlington to serve as our football hub and base of operations.
I've known Dany since I was 18 years old. She was 20 years old. We were kids. At one time married, then divorced, a child. But also, there's an incredible amount of trust. Her acumen was business and finance. My acumen was professional wrestling, the grit and the grind of that. Now, years later, all of that has led us to the point where we're at today.
Why do you feel like this time, 2023, this one's going to work?
Well, I would say to you, in 2020, spring football was starting to work, right? And then the pandemic made it not work. And then everything in our career has led to this moment. I'm telling you, everything, WWE, the movies, the films. And then I called Dwayne, and then I said, I want us to buy the XFL.
I got the call from Dany. Hey, I got this crazy idea. I want us to buy the XFL. I'm in, 100%. It was the easiest yes that I had ever said.
We were keenly aware of some of the challenges that spring football had, but also aware of the real appetite was still there from the consumers and from the fans.
So people ask me all the time, why football? First of all, I love all sports, but I grew up deeply with football. And of course, going to the University of Miami, meeting Dwayne there, he played football. And to be someone who is now watching over that, being a caretaker of it, is just an amazing experience. This league needs me, and this league needs Dwayne. We have been building and building and building. You know, maybe individuals will look at the XFL as, okay, is it going to work or is it not going to work? It's failed in the past. But if you're going to take big swings, you must be comfortable with big misses.
Are y'all ready to celebrate the XFL tonight or what?
One of the permeating challenges is the fact that the XFL failed twice. The first iteration of the XFL in the early 2000s and the XFL iteration at the top of 2020, it is a two-time failure. We said, you know what, just let it go. for whatever reason, spring football will not be a success. So you either agree or you dig in even deeper.
How do you feel about elevating other females into management, ownership positions, possibly being coaches?
Well, absolutely. Thank you for that. So, you know, we've already taken great strides within the XFL. We have some excellent female leadership, and that is part.
I wanted to buy the XFL, but I also wanted to be in a leadership position. So with the support of all my executives and ownership, I am the chairwoman. And I wanted to make that commitment that I would be a very public chairwoman.
Hey, Dany, this is how you are making history, and truly I'm so proud of you, and I cannot wait for this chairwoman to represent all of you guys in the XFL.
It's been 24 months of doing all the work for the league and at the same time carving a credible space so individuals can understand that when I'm actually speaking, I'm here for a reason.
We're going to raise our glasses to you guys. We love you and we thank you, and we cannot wait to bring you the XFL. Cheers, Texas.
Cheers, everyone.
Once the acquisition happens, you're doing your celebration, then you realize, I don't know how to run. I've never run a professional sports league before.
Can we do this year after year after year? And the commitment, yes, that's ownership.
Hi, team. Hey, guys.
I think the learning curve felt like it was pretty steep, like a 90-degree learning curve, like jumping in headfirst into a raging fire.
You know, it's not a 1 year, 2 year game, right? They're continuing to grow out and add more teams. The last 12 months for me have been how to build a sports league, how to build football. The logistics from player personnel, from storage of uniforms, to the logistic of moving 8 teams in and out, securing the stadiums, getting the uniforms, the branding, the logos. I'd love to see the Brahma, the logo in the front, and maybe the XFL.
Then you have to surround yourself with an incredible team from top to bottom, 360 degrees, who can deliver on your vision.
Today's just another step of the journey, right? Another big step in the journey.
We wanted to give the athlete the best opportunity to succeed, whether it is to play in the XFL or play in the NFL.
We got eyes on you, legitimate eyes on you, okay? So I'm going to introduce some of those guys to you right now.
You look at all the hiring of the head coaches, man, you got a group of guys that have tons of NFL experience, tons of coaching experience.
You got Hall of Fame coach Rod Woods. You have Bob Stoops, legendary coach. You have Wade Phillips, Hines Ward. You have Terrell Buckley.
Well, one thing I've learned in all the industries that I've invested in, you're only as good as the people you put around you. If we do that, the sum of the parts will be greater than the whole.
And then there's the player handbooks, the rules of the game, or how you're changing the rules.
Incomplete passes we will treat like out-of-bounds plays. You can see here, clock stops initially at 6 minutes, and then we're going to wind the clock. This helps us keep the game moving.
The amount of decisions that have to be made before a kickoff has been an incredible experience.
The XFL season still 7 months away, but the league has been busy hosting showcase events that serve as regional combines for players, and that continues today at Jackson State University with a focus on HBCUs.
Okay, so what you'll do, you'll drop your stuff off at the test.
Yeah. The showcase is invite only, so we got the cream of the crop here, who are not in the NFL.
Last name? Carter. 56-4.
The showcases were very intense. It was a serious time, and our players were like in the mode, because obviously they were being evaluated to be potentially in the draft.
And then let's make our way down to that end zone, okay? Let's go.
Your story was our story, And we know the path forward. We know what it's like when you're overlooked. We know what it's like when the industry is looking a completely different way. We know that. To try and identify how many of these gentlemen are going to carry the X of my league, that's what motivates me. And I think that is why the ownership is automatically different. I'm going to throw this to Coach Sanders. Coach?
Me? Coach? Let's go. Man, needs no introduction.
Right here, they give you an opportunity, and that's a gift. God has blessed you with a gift. Don't be afraid to open it today. Don't be afraid to show it to them today.
Yeah.
But right now, the only thing that separates us is opportunity. And you got one. Today, open your gift, man, and let it shine. Are we good?
Yes, sir. Boom. Who here knows how many players are on an NFL roster? 53. 53. I was always number 54. DJ, you're good, but you're not good enough. So the chip that put on my shoulder and the flame that put inside of me, that never goes away.
I try to get my eyes on all of them. At some point, I'm scanning and scanning, especially when I'm talking to them.
So you guys have different numbers on your chest right now. Go out, show out today, and ball out like you're number 54, because that's who you are. All right? All right. Have fun. So that is the guy we got our eyes on right there.
Furthest I'm in football career so far is actually this showcase. I turned down a couple pro contracts and opportunities just to come to the showcase and be able to showcase my abilities for the XFL.
I got invited to Chicago Bears camp last fall, got cut in about a week. This opportunity means everything to me. The love for this game, you know, the grind for it. That's all I can ask for is an opportunity. You know, I take it, seize it, run with it.
What's standing out to me about the showcase is everyone's fast, everyone can jump, everyone can run, everyone's got a pretty good IQ in terms of football ability. The thing that I really respond to is how the player is finishing the drills. There's just an X factor. Just little things that will tell you that's the guy who is going to give the extra rep in the weight room. That's the guy who's spending extra hours in the film room. That's the guy who's truly going to be there in the morning before everyone else gets there. He's going to be waiting in his car. And that's the guy who is going to be the last one to leave.
They're getting an opportunity and they're getting exposure simultaneously, and I like it. They can't say they didn't get a chance. They can't say they weren't seen, they weren't noticed, they weren't recognized. Someone saw that they were significant enough to call them, and today could change their lives.
We have our draft coming in November. We actually have a few more showcases on tap. So we'll be in Arizona. We're back in Arlington. So there's more looks. They're going to be receiving letters, invite letters for the draft. November is our big date, and January is camp. Dwayne has always been so public-facing, obviously as an actor, as an entertainer. And my role in his universe has been so structural and strategic and behind the scenes. And with the XFL, I'm much more forward-facing.
A round of applause for Dany Garcia, who's the power behind what we're doing here.
But that forward-facing position, I did not believe it was for me. All of these traits that I have that make me this powerful and different and unique woman don't work very well when you're 13. You know, they make you an outcast, they make you different, they make you unique and different to your family. But I had great ambitions. My first athletic experience was on the swim team. Okay, I came in last. But then a few years later, I open up a bodybuilding book, and I see Rachel McLeish, who was Miss Olympia. And I so wanted that. I was like, yes. I was like, okay, weight rooms. Where can I get weight rooms? I was like, track. I'm going to run track. And so it put me in the weight room. And then I go to the University of Miami. They were, you know, recruiting for the crew team. And that's when I became a real athlete. We train all year. We train in the weight room. Now I'm doing clean and jerks. Now I'm training with the football team. It just showed me what I could do and how much I could do. And I loved being around other athletes. In 2010, I met my husband, who was my trainer. And he's like, do you know, there's a new division in professional bodybuilding. It's called women's physique. You should do it. And I was like, okay. And that was it. I was like, okay. 2 years later, I earned my pro card. Each competition, I would have to sort of re-engineer my entire professional career because I'm actively managing. I have multiple companies at that time. And then I officially retired the day I got the call that says, you just bought the XFL. I said, okay, I'm going to do this. This one, you are going to do, Dany. I realized as I look back, like many young ladies, for me it was 13, I remember looking in the mirror and saying, that forward-facing position, I did not believe it was for me. I would say, I would want people to say, if there's one thing we want to describe yourself, I would say that I was an athlete of life. I have had the greatest highs and the greatest lows as a professional athlete. The frictions that shaped who I am today all came through sports.
The new XFL has arrived.
And it is here to stay.
1, 2, 3.
We're making it about her and him and them and you. It's a chance for everyone to be a part of something bigger.
Something that just might be more than football.
A whole new beginning starts February 18th. Come experience the XFL.
Don't wait. Get your season tickets today. Buy now at xfl.com/tickets.
We all have a part to play in this game.
Bring it all in, because now is the time.
The XFL kicks off today on ABC, ESPN, and FX, and continues tomorrow on ABC and ESPN.
I lived here in Hawaii. I played here at McKinley. My goal was to make it in the NFL. And I know what it's like to work your butt off in college and think you got a shot, and there's players around you who are going to the league, and they're making money, and they're taking care of their parents, and you want that too. You want that American dream. So this is, for me, all about opportunity for players to live their dreams. How you guys doing? Man, we've been waiting a long time for this one. I've been waiting a long time for this one. This was my home. This was the first time I put my hands in the dirt. You've been working your asses off your entire lives for this moment. So now you're here. Now you got that shot. So go out today, man. Ball out. I want you all to make it. Let's bring it in. Come on. Come on. Let's go on 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. He's fast. That dude is fast. That guy just ran 4.3. I know for a fact, because that's what I run.
We're switching all the tackle.
Absolutely. Yes. Tickle. Kick, pow. That's it. Good.
You had a good time today? How'd it feel?
It was good.
How's your pass protection skills? They're
kind of rusty, but.
All right. I'll ask you again. How's your pass protection skills? Good.
Good. There we go.
47. That's that Cole McDonald.
Yeah.
University of Hawaii.
That's has a lot of poise.
He got drafted in the NFL.
Did he?
With Arizona.
Right. Okay.
My name is Cole McDonald. I'm from Southern California. Went to University of Hawaii. I play quarterback. Guys counted me out. Team said they didn't want to take a chance on me, and I'm going to continue to do what I do, continue to prepare for when the lights do turn on, that I'm ready to go.
10, 15, 18, back to 15, and he made the catch.
Did a good job today.
Thank you. I feel like I should have done better, but
That's all right.
Congratulations.
I just want to say thank you to you guys for this opportunity, this amazing camp, for giving guys like me a chance. It means the world to me. Thank you to the both of you.
Absolutely.
All this is happened for a reason, and now it's just time to go, man.
Thank you.
All out.
Thank you. I will.
I need this to work. Not for me. I'm going to be okay if the XFL doesn't work. But there's a real rage for me to make this work for players.
I was here when I was a kid, I think first grade, second grade. And then we left. We moved to New Zealand and lived there for a little while, and then came back to the States, and we wound up coming back here, 8th and 9th grade. So all the formative years were here in Hawaii. Man, back in those days when I was living here as a 13, 14-year-old kid, I was angry. I was angry about the scenario we were in. I was angry about the struggle. And I just always felt that there was a better life for my family. Because my dad being a professional wrestler, it's not like he was in construction or he was an accountant for 20 years with a steady salary. So there wasn't a lot of financial planning. And that money went like that. That's when the struggle became real. And that was our apartment right there. But one time in particular, I came home and my mom was crying. She was bawling, like crying hard. Not one of those quiet cries, but she was like vocally loud and bawling, and it really shook the out of me. She was pleading with somebody on the phone, please do not take our car. It's the only one we have. As a kid, I didn't know repossession. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what she was talking about. I just knew our car was in danger of being taken. And she just looked at me and she didn't have any words other than she just kept crying. And all I knew to do was to just hold her and hug her. And all that happened right there. And then I would say about 4 months later, we came home and there was an eviction notice on this sliding glass door. That was one of the biggest turning points, if not the biggest turning point of my life at that time. She had a complete breakdown right here. I remember her saying to herself, where are we going to live? What are we going to do? It is never not humbling to me to come back here to this island, my home. So I remember standing here with my mom, and she was... It's all right. It'll pass. That's what happens. I'll get emotional. I'll just say, it'll pass. It'll pass. We had a lot of joy and love in this house, but, a struggle. I will never forget it. It gets me a little emotional, but I'm so grateful to be back here and then to give back to McKinley High School, to these XFL players who, all of them, local players, they all have their versions of this. This is why I am who I am today and why I continue to do what I do. So I didn't start working out so, I can make it in the NFL, or I worked out because I didn't want to ever be evicted again. And that thing still drives me today.
Real hard. 27, 26, 27, 28. talking to the Hawaii coach. There's a kid here. He's got a year or two left of college eligibility. By being here, he's done. He can't play in college anymore.
Because he came here.
Because he came here.
Today.
Today.
Oh, did he know that?
He didn't know. He does not know that.
The coach should tell him.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
His coach who he has a relationship with.
Who's here?
Yeah, who's here?
Yeah, 100%. Because we're not a sure thing.
Right.
So absolutely.
There you go. Next one. Go. It's the kid that I was just telling you about?
Yeah.
We just talked to him.
Yeah, how'd it go?
What's he say?
He wants to bring up his eligibility. He's going to pursue it.
Wow. What's his name?
Sama Ma'ama. He's a power fighter athlete. He signed with Washington. His uncle, mom's brother. That sort of stuff. But that kid was from young got swept away at sea. All during his freshman year.
Wow. At Washington.
The kid went through some mental issues because of that. He came back home.
Yeah.
Comes from a single parent home. Yeah, mom works 2 jobs.
Yes.
Go. Kick.
How old?
I think he's 20 now. They're trying to figure life out there.
We've all been there. All right, we got to root for him.
Go. Yeah. Good. Drag. Show now.
Absolutely amazing.
How'd you do today? How'd you feel?
Always room for improvement, you know. Did my best. That's all I know.
We saw some good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, had really good feedback.
Thank you.
We heard about your story and some of the challenges that you had gone through, and we wanted you to know how much we appreciate you coming out and to hopefully represent the XFL and put the X on your chest, as we like to say. But also, when you were told, hey, listen, if you go through with this, you're going to forego 2 years of eligibility. And what did you tell the coach when...
I'm here, I'm here.
Thank you for that. That means a lot to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, XFL, we're family, and we're about heart. And we're about...
I know.
Yeah.
Sir.
And we're also about incredible talent, which we saw in you as well.
Coaches will stay in contact with you and just keep working hard, keep doing your thing, and good things are going to happen.
You're on track. Just keep going. Don't stop.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. Come on.
Thank you.
Great to meet you, man. It's a blessing.
Good luck.
It's my pleasure. And it's a blessing, man. Thank you.
No, thank you. All right. You see you later.
Enjoy your weekend.
My name is AJ McCarron. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. Played at the University of Alabama, won 3 national championships. I was drafted to Cincinnati, signed a free agent deal with Buffalo, got traded to Oakland and then Houston.
Welcome to the 2023 inaugural XFL Draft. Turning our attention now to the St. Louis Battle Hawks. Joining me on the stage, head coach Anthony Becht and quarterback Ryan Willis. The team also selected AJ McCarron.
Coach Beck kept reaching out to me, asking me if I'd want to be a part of it and have a chance to go play for a championship. And for me, that's what it came down to.
Coming to Arlington and having our centralized hub here, to have 700 athletes and coaching staffs all in one location has been incredible.
1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you, guys. Welcome. Let's get it done. Come on. All right, thank you, man. Thank you. We're at Choctaw Stadium here in Arlington. All 8 teams are loading in, getting set in their residence at the different hotels. I mean, this is the weekend. This is where it all turns off.
AJ, McCarron.
Today is the first day of the XFL onboarding, so we actually have about 76 players per teams that are coming through, and all the players are going to be doing what we are calling the car wash. So that means they take their player physicals, they have blood work, flu shot opportunities, EKGs. Physicians are taking a look at them, make sure that they're physically fit. Everyone is issued an iPad. That's what they're going to actually use for their playbooks.
When I heard that the XFL was starting up again, I was extremely excited just for the opportunity to showcase my abilities.
How are you?
Brian Becker, nice to meet you. Yes, ma'am. We got a big mix of different guys. Some guys played in the league. Some guys come from fan control. We got guys come from Europe, but we're all meeting right here at this point, and it's kind of where the magic happens. You're on Houston, right?
No, I'm on San Antonio.
You guys are on San Antonio?
Everybody will know my name. To me, I know I'm the best. I have a statement to make, and you will all see.
I'm back playing because my 6-year-old really wanted to see me play, watching YouTube highlights. So for me, it was getting back playing for him.
My name is David Tolentino Jr., Houston Roughnecks, and I'm ready to just show the world what I can do on that field, man. I can compete no matter what level it is.
We sign a contract, we get their new hire paperwork taken care of, and they are officially a part of the XFL.
So you're good to go? Get stickers right here.
Okay.
Thank you, AJ. Good to meet you.
Our teams fly in, they play at their home cities, but we have all of our athletes here, all 8 teams, working together, getting the absolute best care, and we would be able to interact and see our players every week.
My name is David Tolentino Jr. I play for the Houston Roughnecks, and I'm from Sacramento, California. For the XFL, I was a young man trying to find myself in the real world. Growing up, rough neighborhood. My parents divorced as soon as I graduated high school, so that led me to sleeping in my car, my mother sleeping on my brother's couch, my little sister having to move to Texas to her friend's house. You know, there wasn't no Christmases, no Thanksgiving, get-togethers. Being alone, never feeling down, ever feeling lonely. I jumped from high school to high school, hopped the fences, set my combs up, and just go to work, man. I remember the conversation with my mother vividly. She told me, "You don't love football." She looked me in my eyes, she told me, "You don't love football." You know, I did all this talk like, I'm gonna make it to the NFL, I'm gonna do this, but my actions weren't showing that. You know, I was in the streets, being in places I shouldn't be where, you know, bullets are flying right by me. I woke my game up pretty fast. The XFL is hosting tryouts, and that was the next jump. With no promises after the tryout, you know, I'll just cross my fingers, continue to train. Draft day comes, you know, I'm folding laundry. First round go by, second round go by, third round go by. Go downstairs, put the laundry in my car, come back upstairs. Random number calls, I'm like, you know, I'm praying like, Lord, please. He's not stating who he is. So he's asking me questions, and I'm hearing, you know, computers in the background. Like, this has to be a team. This has to be a team. And he's like, oh, let me put you on hold real quick. Puts me on hold for like 2 minutes. Hi, man, this is DB coach for the Houston Roughnecks, man. I'm calling so you can get some very exciting news in the next few seconds, man. Listen up. Puts me on speaker, and I hear Dany Garcia.
The Houston Roughnecks select.
Let's go, coach. Congrats, man. Hey, let's go. Yeah, man. I want you to be in first off, man. She's gonna make me cry, dog. Man, let's go, man. People can understand the emotional pain, the physical pain to get to this position. I think they would understand why I kept going, my drive. Yes, sir, I'm gonna get you that ball, coach. I got you. Dany Garcia. She said my name. I don't know, man. She said my name, man. That was the best thing that ever happened to me. Man. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so glad to see you.
You're so welcome.
No, definitely. I was talking to my mom all night last night. Like, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Oh,
on the holiday.
Oh my gosh, you know you want to thank me, but you're just doing great.
Yeah. And seeing her was like, it's like, wow, like, you're the reason why I'm here. You gave me my shot, my ticket. When I thought all doors were closed, you're the woman with the vision. And for her to hear my story is a blessing, man. It's truly a blessing.
the draft moment where they have been selected, to see the humanity. It just brought the game and the why of why we decided to do this, it just made it so real and so rewarding.
We all have a part to play in this game.
Bring it all in, because now is the time.
The XFL kicks off today on ABC, ESPN, and FX, and continues tomorrow on ABC and ESPN.
Gentlemen, how we doing? Congratulations, man. Honestly, I really want to welcome you to this first meeting. It's my first head coach meeting, right? This is my first one. Played 12 years in the NFL. None of that matters, right? It's about what we're doing now. I know some of you may be frustrated where the level you're at right now in this point in your career, but you know what, man? The journey is different for everybody, okay? I've been in your shoes, and I know where you're trying to get. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna get you where you need to be.
People didn't believe in me at one point. West Virginia took a chance on me. They were the only school the last week before signing, and they told me I could probably work hard and become a special teams player my junior, senior year, and parlay that to becoming a first-round draft pick in the NFL. That mentality and that attitude coincides with the guys in the XFL, because these guys have been overlooked. These guys are looking for a place, a home, and really trying to get to that next level.
The NFL does not want the same you. They want a different guy.
We wanted parity across the board when it came to giving our athletes and our teams the best. We would be in a hub, we would be in Arlington. We have all of our athletes here, all 8 teams, and we would be able to interact and see our players every week. And also our head coaches. We have some young head coaches that have never done it before, and then we have some seasoned head coaches. So they get to interact and they get to share.
The XFL is about opportunity. The opportunity to sit in the chair to be a head coach and not just see it from one side, me being an offensive player. I think all coaches, you dream about one day sitting in the chair.
And if you're a volunteer coach and you're coaching your boys, you still like to be the head coach. You don't want to be that position coach. It's really that same feeling. It's all yours. You're that guy.
After 5 years around the house too much, my wife thought this was a good idea that I come back and coach in the XFL for a few weeks. True.
Most of us, we've been told, no, you're not good enough. You're not ready to be a head coach. And they said, yes, you are. And here we are. And now, what are you going to do that you have this opportunity?
All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Day 1, practice the right way. Respect your teammates, respect the game. We don't need any other stuff out there, right? Play hard and play fast. What's our motto? Smart, fast, and fearless.
Well, I spent 14 years in the NFL. Before I was with the XFL, I was Ole Miss Rebels cornerbacks coach.
Ah! Hey, that's a very good job. Go to upfield shoulder, right? Don't undercut that and watch your eyes. 3 steps out, keep your eyes on it. Yeah, don't undercut that.
The pecking order of how you move up and down in college football is a little bit offset. If you're the corners coach, it's very, very hard to move up. And now here comes the XFL, League of Opportunity for not only players, but for coaches.
We have to be ready for every situation and adjust to it. That's why we have to study.
Even though first-year head coach, feel like I belong here, feel like I've been prepared for this for the last couple of years. To be the overseer, to have that impact on 50, 60, 70 guys versus 15 is something that I welcome, that I'm very, very excited about. All I really want you guys to do is do your very best. I brought my cliques too, and I will be running with you guys. If you let old man outrun you, that's something's wrong with that, right? We just had the draft. We just drafted some guys a couple days ago, and now we're in training camp. But that's exciting because every team is under the same timeline.
Let's go! Come on, receivers, get open!
We built a roster a couple months ago, and now we have 6 weeks to get players prepped to help win a championship.
180! What's up?
Brand new balls. Like that one's been broke in a little bit. Those are better than the first ones.
Good. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yes. Yes. Get to him. Get to him. Good job. Good job.
My name's Ryan Becker. I'm a tight end. I'm from Marble Falls, Texas. Before the XFL, I was playing for the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. I had injuries and stuff like that getting away, and now I'm back playing again.
We don't have.
Bam. Good.
Yes.
Good.
So,
Big man. What if somebody was waiting for you over here?
Keep going.
Well, you can, but that linebacker's waiting for you. Hey, right, put that baby.
X. It's I mean, it gets to be like a crossroads. We're all meeting right here at this point, and this is kind of where the magic happens. X marks the spot. So, yeah. I grew up rodeoing since I was a little kid. So my rookie year, I was in Arizona. I got cut. That year, I was kind of at home. Really didn't have a job. Kind of waiting around for a phone call. In the meantime, I started rodeoing and roping and stuff like that. If football doesn't work out or whatever, I'll always have to compete in something. And that's what I like about it, was just staying in the competition and staying in the mindset of just, we're going to compete and do something.
That's a good job.
Expectation opportunities for players vary. 50 young men, 50 different ideals, and see where that goes. And that's our job as coaches, is try to figure out where they fit, who's doing what, and let's put them in a proper place, and let's get the most out of them.
The Hawaii Showcase was just a blessing for me. It gave me an opportunity to get back on the field and just do what I love. I was actually going to go back to college, but, I had 2 years of eligibility left. But, just having a talk with God, and I just felt like, that was the sacrifice worth making. I just needed to bet on myself, and just get out there, and just play the game. 2 years ago today, I would have never thought I would be here, In 2020, I lost my 2 cousins, and I lost my uncle. That's my mom's brother, man. But God stayed faithful to me, man, for real. Oh, when I was selected by the Sea Dragons in the second round, I felt like it was like the NFL, but, I'm not there yet. I'm in the XFL, but that was that just gave me a glimpse of what what that feeling is gonna be like. It's been a huge blessing, man. Like, my family is proud of me. My mom is happy. I don't want to take nothing for granted. Nothing. It's down to the littlest things. I don't want to take nothing for granted because, God can take it away just like that. My name is Sama Pa'ama. I play defensive line with the Seattle Sea Dragons.
The new XFL has arrived.
And it is here to stay.
1, 2, 3.
We're making it about her and him and them and you. It's a chance for everyone to be a part of something bigger.
Something that just might be more than football.
A whole new beginning starts February 18th. Come experience the XFL.
Don't wait. Get your season tickets today. Buy now at xfl.com/tickets.
Look at this. Got to get their social media. All right.
Go ahead and get it.
I hate to say it, but y'all look pretty good.
I appreciate it.
Hey, send it to me and I'll put it on Twitter. All right. You got the kid. Watch out. Hey, hold up. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. All right. Hey, we don't have to do that, though. We're going to get on his ass. All right? Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's go 31. You're going to be all right. How long you been playing football? Long time. All right, then. You know. 30.
Be in position. Do your job.
Get it out. Come on now.
What's that there?
It's the wrong side.
Coach, on that blue call, you want me inside?
Yeah.
Yep.
You keep on playing outside. You're playing like dollar.
Yeah.
You're camping, so you got to be inside.
I had that corner play too, yep. Yes, sir. I'm in love with this game. It's my getaway. A lot of people thought I was crazy, you know. Why are you doing this? Why are you sleeping in your car? Why are you doing all this? And in the back of my mind, I knew I was gonna be here one day. And I wasn't gonna let nobody tell me otherwise.
That's a pick.
Oh, you got it.
I told Latino with the pick six.
There, you see them all breaking for the ball? Damn good. That's one. Turbo. Control your breathing. Make another play. Control your breathing. Make another play.
Oh, you won. Oh, good job. Get it.
I need that. Go forward. Come on. That's good. We need that. Come on, man. In the beginning, I started slow. I told myself, come out here, make some plays, and just not overthink stuff.
Good job.
We be in the right position to make a play. I did. I got an interception, and then I got a forced fumble. So, yeah, that's a good day.
After years, it's been years, we are here. This is the moment.
This is the beginning of 2020 when I made that sort of strong claim that I want to own the XFL, and we started the process. But to finally get to this day and to see all of my coaches, to see my athletes, it's fantastic.
We had 11 full-time employees a year ago today. Today we have 820 people in this room. We are a league of opportunity, and we have built this league for you.
There is no one on this planet who I would prefer being shoulder to shoulder with than Dany Garcia and Jerry Cardinal.
You've done a lot of cool in your life. How does this rank up there?
Yeah, this is a new one. This is a bucket list.
It's a bucket list, yeah.
The XFL is as much America's football as anything because these players are the American dream. They are 54 with a chance to make 53 or make that squad. I want to enable that.
If we do this right, it'll matter for a long time.
That's right. That's
kind of cool.
It has been so incredibly gratifying to meet these players, hear from them, hear their personal stories, see how much this means to them. It is time to go, and I am right there with all of them, shoulder to shoulder. And there's chips on my shoulders, just like there's chips on their shoulders, Dany and Jerry, and chips on every player's shoulder. Here we go.
All right, guys. This one matters.
This one matters.
Let's go. Jerry Cardinal. As far as we've come, it's really just beginning. On opening weekend, we have decided to go to every game, and we're going to show up. These players are showing up. The owners are going to show up, too. I can't wait. Let's go.